Hello, we have a big area of high pressure across Central Europe at the moment, but around that high, 4 areas of low pressure to pick up from the satellite picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of them are going to be pretty busy in the next 24 hours or so. This one coming into the far northwest will bring some rain to the UK, wet and windy conditions, wintry at times into Scandinavia. This frontal system heading across towards western Russia will bring a mixture of rain and snow. Further south, some pretty punchy, squally, thundery showers running into parts of Turkey and Cyprus, still some hanging back across the Greek islands. It's quieter to the centre of the Med, but then we see our other area of low pressure just approaching southern Portugal, some strong winds and some quite persistent rain to be had here on Monday. Under the high, a lot of dry weather, but it's not wall-to-wall sunshine. Some areas getting stuck with some persistent mist and fog. Still pretty showery across the far southeast of Europe on Tuesday. A weather front slides down towards the Alps, a bit of snow here, but we push away the low from Portugal. It should become brighter on Tuesday with lighter winds. Some snow in our outlook for Moscow in the coming days, and it remains pretty unsettled for the likes of Nicosia and Antalya for a few days yet. However, we will, I think, see a lot of sunshine in the short term for Lisbon and Madrid. Hello. The northern coast of the African continent is looking quite unsettled for the next few days. You can see why here. One area of low pressure trying to push into the northwest, another in the central Med that will plough its way eastwards. Further south, the skies are considerably clearer, although the tail end of a weather front will bring some more cloud into Cape Town on Monday. Some heavier rain to concern us, though, towards the eastern Cape, extending up into Mozambique, also for parts of Kenya and Tanzania. To the north, yes, it is unsettled, but I think the showers not particularly potent for the majority. The Cape Town, more sunshine to come though from midweek onwards, and then our temperatures will lift up to 27 for Thursday and Friday. Here's an indicator of that rather more unsettled weather working towards the north coast. Some cooler conditions digging down into Morocco with more rain for Casablanca on Friday. Across the Middle East, there has been some very wet weather around the Gulf in recent days. A little quieter here on Monday, still some showers to contend with, a few also across central Saudi Arabia. In the next few days, it looks like we'll see some showers, I think, pushing in towards the Gulf of Aden, so there's a chance of some rain here. Also, this low pushing out of the eastern Med looks like it will bring some wetter weather towards Syria and Lebanon. Hello, we have some heavy rainfall in the forecast for both the extreme north and extreme south of the South American continent in the next couple of days. For southern Chile, a lot of areas of low pressure rolling over will really mount up the rainfall totals. Further north, heavier than average rainfall for Venezuela and Colombia. And then this weather front, which looks fairly innocuous on the picture behind me, will also produce above average rainfall for parts of southeastern Brazil and northernmost Argentina. You can see a real old rash of showers here as we move across Ecuador towards Guyana, French Guiana and Suriname as well. Central and eastern Brazil tending to be largely dry. Some heavy rain though getting there towards Florianopolis. Clearer skies as we make our way south across Buenos Aires, and then signs of one of the few areas of low pressure that will target southernmost Chile in the coming days. For Buenos Aires, we'll see some heat building actually as we continue with some sunshine though through the week. For Mexico City, often some thicker cloud around and some drizzly rain in coming days, but not amounting to too much. More of a concern is the heavier rainfall for Costa Rica and Panama. Again, in the next few days, we're going to see the totals locally really adding up, and there could be some localised flooding. Looking pretty quiet though across much of the Caribbean in the coming days. For San Jose though, a lot of downpours on the cards. Hello, we're off to North America for this world weather catch up. We have a substantial area of high pressure sitting to the west of the continent, another one towards the east coast as well, but this is a bit more of a movable feast. And to the south, an area of low pressure that looks like it's going to bring some pretty heavy rainfall into the southern Mississippi Valley and the deep south on Sunday, up to 8 inches of rain in the forecast for Louisiana. And then this whole low will surge towards the eastern seaboard for Monday, clearing the high that's around there. Further west, though, yes, we'll see areas of low pressure getting into the Pacific Northwest, some snow for the Yukon Territory, rain for coastal British Columbia, but then head further inland, and thanks to that high, we're pulling up some very warm air off the plains all the way north into the northern territories of Canada and into Alberta, and we'll see above average temperatures here through the next few days. Further south, still plenty of sunshine across California, down into Arizona and New Mexico. Head across to the east coast, and here you see that rainfall across the southern Mississippi Valley. Some showers will run ahead of it towards the Carolinas. Some wet weather across northern Florida as well, but it is Louisiana that looks like it will take the main impact from this wet weather through Sunday. Then, though, things become much clearer here as the eastern seaboard becomes more of a target through Monday. Hello. Last week we watched as very severe cyclone Nivar rolled out of the Bay of Bengal and into the core of peninsular India. Our latest satellite picture shows another massive cloud spinning up, a tropical depression here that may well form into a cyclone in the coming days. Currently it looks like it's headed towards Sri Lanka and southern India, particularly Tamil Nadu, through the middle part of the week ahead. But that track may change as we get closer to the time. Of course, we'll keep you up to date. Heading further north, a much quieter story with a big area of high pressure sitting across Kazakhstan. That's locked a lot of cold air in place though, so below average temperatures here. Meanwhile, we'll see, I think, some snow getting across into Turkmenistan, courtesy of a little weather system that's pushing across the Caspian Sea from Azerbaijan on Monday. Further south, some sunshine for much of Pakistan and northern India. A few showers possible for the Maldives. Ahead of that area of low pressure, some showers for Sri Lanka, looking largely dry at this stage for Chennai. As we head into the northeast of India, perhaps one or two issues with visibility in the coming days, but quite a quiet weather scene here. As you can see for Nur Sultan, though, no sign of our temperatures recovering here in the short term. And for Chennai, a return of that rainfall with the prospect of the low pressure coming in from the Bay of Bengal on Wednesday. Hello. We have a big area of high pressure sitting across China at the moment. It's been there for quite a while now, and it is locking in place a lot of cold air to the north of the country through into the Korean Peninsula. That cold air getting pulled out of Russia. Further south, a much wetter story. Areas of low pressure rolling across towards the Philippines, monsoon showers congregating across central and southern Vietnam. Japan, I think, will escape with just some passing showers on Monday. Dry across much of eastern China, perhaps a little coastal rain where we have some thicker cloud here, but heavier downpours pushing in towards the Philippines in the next 48 hours. A lot of rain for central and southern Vietnam. Also above average rainfall across Malaysia, Singapore and through into Indonesia, with Sumatra looking like it will get some particularly heavy falls in the next day or so. In contrast, for Australia, it's a largely dry picture, some rain pushing around the Bight, and we will see a few showers to the far north of the country. It's really about the heat here for the next few days, particularly across the northern half of the country. Temperatures to the west of Brisbane on Monday could get up to 40 degrees. Sydney, though, cooler as we pull in a southerly breeze behind this weather front that will head towards New Zealand for Monday. Looking quite wet and windy across the Northern Ireland through the early part of the week. The days following, though, do look like they should offer some quieter, drier prospects.